Birdland Today, your daily dose of Orioles talk.
Hey everyone, welcome to Birdland Today for Thursday, January 23rd. I'm Josh Soroka, your host, and I am thrilled to bring you the latest updates from Birdland. We've got an exciting show for you lined up today. We're going to go over two major stories that you might have saw yesterday, you might have missed. Either way, we are going to talk about them. Now, first we're going to talk about the all-new Birdland Value Menu at Camden Yards. And I know what you're thinking. Why are we going to start this show off with food? Because it's pretty expensive to take your family to the ballpark, and the Orioles are making this to make it more affordable than ever. The amount of food you can get for $20 is a great deal. It's very family friendly, and the food and beverage options look great. I will save money personally thanks to this Birdland Value Menu. So we're going to talk about that. And if you're ready to grab a $4 hot dog and a refillable soda, you heard me, a refillable soda, while cheering on the O's, you're going to enjoy that segment. Then after that, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back, and we're going to dive into the Orioles' unprecedented opportunity in this upcoming MLB draft. Because since we lost those two key free agents in Corbin Burns and Anthony Santander this offseason, that means the team now has a historic number of top draft picks. And we're going to explore kind of what that means for the future of Birdland and how Mike Elias plans to capitalize on this golden opportunity. Now, that's kind of what we're going to do today. Make sure that you are sharing, liking, telling people about the show. Spread the word. We're new. I'm new. You might have known me from Section 336, but Birdland Today is new. And the Raven season is over, so let's get baseball started. Pitchers and catchers report in 21 days. Actually, it might be 20 days now. But anyway, tell your friends, it's baseball season. Let's get ready in Birdland. Help me grow this podcast. Also, hit me up and let me know what you want to see on this show. You can hit me up on Twitter at Josh Soroka. You can hit me up anywhere else on at Birdland Sports. We're going to have a website ready probably by tomorrow or the day after, at least by Monday, where you guys can call in and leave voicemails and send messages and be part of the show. And I'm really excited about that. So thanks for hanging out with me with Birdland Today. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I know it's January. Whoever decided, me, to start this thing in January, big mistake, because there's no Orioles news in January. There's never Orioles news in January. But hey, I'm just getting my feet wet, because once we get to February, we're spring training. Well, mid-February, 21 days. Once we get there, it's spring training storylines. Then we get to the season. I cannot wait. I am so excited for this season. I just had to start this up in early January. Now, let's get to the Birdland Value meal. And don't laugh at me, because this is a big deal. The Orioles just announced today a game changer for fans in 2025, the all-new Birdland Value Menu. And it's not just a minor tweak. This is a big deal. And stop laughing at me, because it's a big deal. The menu is the latest effort from the Orioles in partnerships with their hospitality partners, Brick and Whistle, which is operated by Levy and Coca-Cola, to make Oriole Park Camden Yards a welcome and affordable place for everyone. So, what can you expect? Well, there is 11 core items priced at $5 or less available throughout the ballpark. And they're going to have booths and stores on the main concourse and up on the upper deck, multiple locations where you can get these deals. And fans will have plenty of chances to grab these delicious deals without breaking the bank. Now, you want to know what some of these deals are? You want to hear the lineup? Think about when you go to Camden Yards, what you buy. If you are a classic baseball guy, you grab a hot dog. Well, an all-beef hot dog is $4. I believe that's cheaper than they've been before. I know they had the small dollar dogs. Hopefully these are standard size dogs, but a $4 hot dog for a ballpark, that's very affordable. If that's not your thing, Pretzel bites with cheese, $4. Cinnamon pretzel bites with cream cheese icing in, $4. Still, if I still don't have your attention, nacho chips and cheese, $4. Do I still not have your attention? Grab a thing of popcorn. My kids always want popcorn at the ballpark. Well, I'll tell you what, it's never been $3.50 before. Peanuts, I always buy peanuts on the outside because outside the ballpark, they're like $2 or $3. Well, guess what they are now inside the ballpark? $2.50. Then it says packaged dessert. I don't even know what this means. Is it candy? Is it cupcakes? What is a packaged dessert? I don't know, but it's only $3. A 16-ounce refillable soda cup. Now, yes, 16 ounces, not huge, but did you hear me? Refillable, as in fan refillable, as in you just going up and refill it yourself anytime you want. That's going to save money alone in my pocket, just by multiple sodas. And if you're the type that wants a bottle of water, $4 for a Dasani. Now, that sounds a little high, but for a ballpark, that's not too much more than a bottle of water at 7-Eleven or Royal Farms. Now, you might say that's great, but who goes to the ballpark and doesn't have a beer? If you want a Miller High Life, a Blue Moon, Stella Artois, $5. I think that's reasonable. If I'm a hard seltzer guy, if you want a Vizzy hard seltzer, $6 for 12 ounce. Not bad. And there's a big growth right now in the non-alcoholic beer genre. And Camden Yards will have that. They'll have the Athletic brand. And it'll also be $5. Teddy Griggs, president of business operations for the Orioles, said it best when she said, "Our fans are the heart and soul of the organization. By offering more affordable food and beverage options, we are directly reflecting our commitment to them." And honestly, you can see that with this commitment to action. This will bring families to the ballpark because every time I take my kids to the ballpark or the movies or anything that I take my kids to, in my head, I'm doing the mental math of, all right, they need popcorn, they need sodas, they're going to want ice cream, they're going to want this, they're going to want that. But the fact that I can now look at the food and be like, well, it's affordable, this move goes totally in line with the Orioles' broader goal to make Oriole Park one of the most family-friendly ballparks in Major League Baseball. They've got ticket prices started at $15. They've still got the Kids Cheer Free program, and now the Birdland Value Menu. A family of 4 can enjoy a game now for under $100. That's incredible. And I can stand by that because even if you buy the $15 tickets, 4 people, that's $60. You still got $40 to spend on food. What can you do with that? 10 hot dogs? Or how about there's 4 of you? All right, so you got 4 hot dogs. That's only $16. Now you want 4 drinks? All right, well, let's get 4 sodas. There's another $16. I'm at $32. Oh, the kids want dessert? Well, here's some cinnamon pretzel bites. And we'll get the nacho chips also. And now we're at $40. Where else can you go to a ball game and buy that much food for $40? It's really great. So what do you think about the Birdland Value Meal? Are you as excited as I am? I'm clearly excited because I do grab a hot dog. I do love to go grab some of the Jimmy's crab cakes. But the Orioles got me at this $4 hot dog. I can go up there. I can grab 2 hot dogs, a soda, and I'm walking away for $12. I wonder if the Birdland member 20% off works as well. I'm sure it does. That's going to get me in there under about $10, something like that. Now, let me know what you think. Hit me up on Twitter, on social media. When our website's up next week or this weekend, you can let me know there. But I cannot wait. This is the type of stuff that makes me excited because it's silly. It's like a promo schedule. But it's important for Phil and Camden Yards. This is the type of stuff that makes it more practical for families to come back to the stadium. And I love that because I have spent way too much money on food at Camden Yards, especially since they changed rules with what you can bring in. Now, we're going to take a quick break, but stick around because coming up next, like I told you, we're going to be diving into the Orioles' historic haul of draft picks this offseason and kind of what it means for the future of this team. So we'll be right back to Birdland Today. Welcome back to Birdland Today. Now, let's shift gears. As excited as I am about that value menu, let's talk about this Orioles offseason and the historic opportunity that the Orioles now have in this summer's MLB draft. Now, as we know, the Orioles winter, it's kind of been a little hit or miss. We've definitely lost two key free agents in Anthony Santander and Corbin Burnes. Santander's departure, not a huge surprise because we knew there was some log jams with Kerstead and guys coming up. Once we signed O'Neill, it was pretty clear Santander was gone. Now, while it's said the Orioles made a strong effort to retain Burnes, which I guess is a testament to this new ownership, at least I'm going to be positive and say that's what it is. I totally understand Corbin Burnes deciding to sign in Arizona. We talked about it, I think, last week or the week before. It makes perfect sense. I would have done the same thing if I was Corbin Burnes. Now, Corbin Burnes, did you realize you were going to be in the Dodgers division? Because being at home is great, but it's nice to win too. So now on paper, this might look like a setback losing Santander and Burnes. But here's the silver lining. The draft pick compensation. Because the Orioles did extend qualifying offers to both of these guys, and they signed deals worth over $50 million, the team has received an unprecedented haul on top of top draft picks this year. Now, according to reports, Mike Elias and his front office will now have picks number, are you ready? Picks number 19, 30, 31, 59, 71, and 94. That's 3 picks in the first 35 and six picks in the top 100. It's the most top picks Elias has ever had since he took over as general manager in 2018. And it is an incredible opportunity for us to restock this farm system and set the Orioles up for long-term success so that we're not in we used everyone up and we've got no one there. We're going to completely rebuild this farm system this summer. 6 of your top 100 players are coming to the Orioles. That's amazing. And Elias, he's got a proven track record when it comes to drafting. Hey, don't believe me? Let me just give you a quick rundown of some of his top selections. 2019, number 1 pick, Adley Rutschman. Number 42 overall, Gunnar Henderson. 2021, number 5 pick overall, Colton Cowser. 2020, number 2, Heston Kerstead. Number 30 overall, Jordan Westberg. And let's not forget 2022 with the number 1 overall. We got this guy, I'm not sure if you heard of him. The Ripken family had to give up senior's number to let him play. What's his name? Oh, yeah, Jackson Holiday. And that's just a handful of names. These players, everyone I mentioned, has either already made a massive impact or this is their year to make a big impact. So imagine 6 more picks in that range. Take those guys and 6 more guys of that same quality. This is a bright future for Birdland that just keeps getting brighter. Now, Mike Elias and his team, they do have their work cut out for them. They have to make the right picks. But if history that we just went over is any indication, we're in for another exciting influx of talent. And they're all coming at the same time. They're all coming this July. And who knows? Some of these players, they're the new faces. They could be the next cornerstone players for an Orioles dynasty. The strategy here is clear. Build a sustainable contender by constantly replenishing the pipeline. Mike Elias has said this over and over again. And the Orioles are clearly doing this. So, what are your thoughts about the Orioles draft bonanza this year? Are you excited to see how the Orioles use these picks? Does it make you feel a little bit better about losing Anthony and Corbin? Hit me up on Twitter at Josh Soroka. Let me know what you think. Now, I don't know what we're going to get to tomorrow, but as always, check it out. We're going to have a new episode every day. You're listening to Birdland Today. Thanks again. Share, subscribe. Everything I said at the beginning, please continue to do that. I'll talk to you tomorrow.